dungeon, darkest dungeon, darkest dungeon, darkest dungeon, darkest dungeon, darkest dungeon, darkest dungeon, yeah. Gonna play some darkest dungeon, yeah.
Interest and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
Darkest dungeon, darkest dungeon. That's what I like about this game. A lot goes behind the scenes that we don't know about. In town, in the villages, across the darkest dungeon landscape. Yeah. I've run out of food before, and the game's not going to let me buy any more. You know why? Because I ran out of money. All right, let's embark. I've got a ragtag group of party-going adventurers. Most of them are level 1s and 2s and 0s. The Crimson Curse has afflicted quite a few of my characters. A lot of them have passed away, unfortunately, because of it. So,
they breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
That's right. Perhaps we can. Right away, we get 250 bucks to start with.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate
now, nobody in my party has
settlers.
the Crimson Curse, so I'm not going to bother with this because I don't want to catch anybody to catch the Crimson Curse. And the reason is because my campaign, I have not really been doing it that long. I've only been playing this game, I'd say, for about, 3 weeks. On this campaign, that is.
Executed with impunity. Begone, fiend. Another one falls.
Darkest dungeon.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
That was the quickest adventure I've ever done. What? Wait a minute. What? The quest is complete. And I just entered. Is this a world record for Darkest Dungeon? Because if it is, I'm glad I'm recording. But I need to investigate the rest of this dungeon, right? And get all of the loot, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to avoid this because I'm not that experienced. If I go to hit the triangle button here, usually the game will give me a hint. But sometimes you have to guess, or sometimes you just have to know, and that just comes from playing this game. And I just don't know. And that's the beauty of Darkest Dungeon is, do I want to take that risk? That's the question. I'd rather not, because I think I'd rather explore. Here to the left, all these crates. And if the torch goes out, there'll be even better loot, right? If that's how it works. All I gotta do is just let the torch go out. Now here, medicinal herbs. That's what we'll do. Looks like I got a buff. Sometimes you'll get loot. And there's a trap up ahead. I'm gonna use my bounty hunter. Right here. All right. We'll go in this room here. Go to the south. Got some more stuff to investigate. Now, if any of my characters had the curse, then they may just interact with that cocoon there on their own. But since none of them are afflicted,
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
You know, and if they want to do it, I'm going to support them. Excuse me, of course. What do we got here? So we hit the X button, then we hit the triangle button, and the game's telling me here, you see how the medicinal herbs have the little thing down there? What is it that? Whatever that is. It looks like coin, a bunch of coin. So that's what we'll do. Very nice. 16 food from doing that. And it looks like I've got room for it. That is awesome. Now, if this was a long mission, then that would really be beneficial, but it's only a short mission, as you can see. I don't know if I got the world record for completing the... That's just all random chance, you know? I don't know if that is a world record, then I'm glad I recorded it. But if it's not, you know, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had that happen to. Am I? I've never ever had that happen to me in this game, and I've been playing this game for quite a few years. But I'm just now finally getting serious about it because I understand this game.
And now,
bought this game, I would say, about 3 or 4 years ago.
Black as death.
And I didn't really understand it much. Oh, look at that. We're gonna use a medicinal herb, but look at the little thing there, the icon there below it. It's really cool looking. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, cool, it's a buff. All right, I'm kind of understanding how this works now. Before, you know, there was some coin there. We got some coin, we got some loot. And now that little icon, it was kind of a buff icon. It's making sense to me now. I'm out of herbs now, though. And I know there's other things you can interact with, not just necessarily the one that the game tells you, but I think you need to have knowledge for that, and I do not. I don't know, maybe I should use an antidote? That item had no effect. What if I just ignore it? Nah, I'm gonna do that. There's a battle up ahead. You should probably spark a torch. All the way. Because once a Dark Dungeon player becomes complacent and they think they can handle it, that's when one of their characters dies. So I've got the torches, I might as well use them. And of course, these are easy opponents. But you never know, it could have been a tougher opponent.
Obliterated.
That's right, obliterated.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Dodged the vomit. Very good.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Cool, we got a golden key, 1,500 bucks in coin, which I don't have room for all of it because I don't have an Aquitarian with me. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on the key because I don't really find that many secret doors. I just don't. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I mean, I barely ever find secret doors. Is there something that is wrong with me? I mean, I do have... One of my characters has a book of scouting here, as you can see. What's it called? The survival guide. Plus 10 scouting, plus 10 disarm trap chance. -1 speed. I know scouting has a lot to do with how your torch is lit, so maybe I just should have had the torch lit brighter. One of the advantages of always having a lit torch maybe is finding secret doors, so maybe that's why I'm not finding them that often, because I sometimes like to keep the torches low to get better loot, obviously. Sometimes that has been a bad choice and my characters have died because the monsters do more damage. As to be expected. Yeah. You know what I like about the Highwayman is the point blank shot, which I believe I have. I don't know if I set it up. I have it, but I don't know if I have set it up. So let's see.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
No, I think we're gonna be okay.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
A faint hope. What are you talking about? Everybody's got plenty of health. 1 point of damage.
The slow death.
2 points of damage.
Unforeseen.
Ha 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 ha.
Unforgiving.
That's right. Let's just do a self-heal. There we go. Very nice. Oh, bummer. I don't have point-blank shot. Well, I do. I have pistol shot. I need to set up point-blank shot. So I will do that next.
Eradicated.
Very nice. More gold.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I'm almost done with this dungeon. I'm almost tempted just to replace the torch, take the torches that I
The
have.
match is struck. A
Use what I
blazing
have.
star is born.
Yeah, because if I zoom out, I've got one more room to discover, and there's no more room battle because the quest is already complete, and the point of the quest was, I think I need a torch here, and I got rid of them. So sometimes you can catch diseases from reading old dusty books. So there's not going to be a battle in here, but you never know what might be in here. So that's the end of the quest. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, and if you like this content, hit the subscribe button, and check out my channel for more content just like this. Have a good day, everybody, and thank you for watching.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken. Once, our estate was the envy of this land.